It is Monday, January 3rd in the NBA, and I'm back with my 4 best picks of the day. Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Austin from Calling Our Shot. Boys and girls, Calling Our Shot community. We did the unthinkable yesterday, bringing out the brooms for a 4th consecutive day. You see it. 0-2, a reverse sweep, if you will. Not exactly what we drew up on the board, and we got about as unlucky as you could. Still 11-2 over the past 4 days, 18-6 over the past 8 days, if you will. But our 2 losses, Domantas Sabonis under 20.5 points. Not to make excuses, but the whole video, I didn't know Karis LeVert got ruled out, and he didn't get ruled out until several hours after the video due to health and safety protocols. I never would have taken the only remaining Pacer that can actually score points, but either way, that's the era we are at in the NBA. And Devin Booker over 26.5 points. Unlucky there. He had 24 points, but the Hornets said, nah, we're good. Didn't feel like keeping the game within 40 points, so he doesn't play the entire 4th quarter. Either way, we're going to try to get back after it today. If you are new to the channel, consider clicking that subscribe button. We are zooming past 18,000 subscribers, closing on 19. We can't do it without all you guys' love and support. Welcome aboard to everyone in the community as well. And we're closing in, like I said, on 19K subscribers, and the parlay giveaways are back. Here's my spoiler. We're doing the $17,000 parlay on Wednesday, the 18,000 on Friday this week. So get amped up if those parlays cash. We're giving away half the winnings to our subscribers. So like I said, click that subscribe button down below. Click the like button, share the video with a friend. And the last note, I'll keep reminding you about that Caesars Sportsbook free NBA jersey promo. I'll link all the the ways to do it down below in the comments and in the description as well. And last note, Monday Night Football, Steelers versus Browns. Best bets is on. It is down below in the description. It was posted last night. Now let's get into the best bet of the day on an 18-5 run. We won't be stopped by that Domantas Sabonis debauchery yesterday. We're going with the man, the myth, the legend, the beard. James Harden over 45.5 PRAs, minus 115 on DraftKings right now. Now look, I'm a big fan of what I've been seeing. Well, I'm not a big fan of taking high numbers in PRAs, hence why we didn't take LeBron's yesterday. He went under, but the books still haven't corrected to James Harden's what we've been seeing out of him and the version that has turned the corner after he was out for 2 weeks. Over the last 4 games, Harden, 59, 57, 62, 56 PRAs. Is that bad? Nope, that's actually terrific because he's been cruising past this 45.5 line. I don't think it's high enough. Now the question is, Austin, why is Harden, flipped the switch? I mean, he just went boop, and he just turned into what we've seen out of Harden the past 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years when he was in Houston days. He's been dominant. The reason, he's been driving the ball. And I know that sounds like a crazy concept, but over the past 4 games, he's averaging 19.5 drives per game, and that's near the top of the league. In the previous 26 games, only averaging 15 drives per game, not as aggressive. And so that leads to good shot opportunities as he's really just going to the lane, getting to the free throw line, doing his normal floater, or throwing a lob to one of his teammates. Or he's getting to the free throw line. He's attempted 15 or more free throws in 3 of the last 4 games. Now, he's gotten back to his old self, and he's been filling up the stat sheet too with the triple-double in 3 straight games. And today's matchup against the Grizzlies doesn't scare me whatsoever. They'll be focused on stopping Kevin Durant, naturally. And, of course, Harden has a terrific track record versus this Grizzlies team, playing against them a ton as a member of the Houston Rockets. He scored 40-plus points in his last, I believe, 5 straight games against the Memphis Grizzlies when he saw at least 30 minutes. He should see that again today, over under 226 points. I think the Grizzlies can keep this a little bit close. Right with James Harden, best bet of the day, over 45.5 PRAs, points plus rebounds plus assists. Now moving on to my next play of the day, another star, Ice Trae. Taking his Trae Young over 9.5 assists, minus 120. Now look, Trae Young, he's been on a pretty solid run as of late, and that's primarily because, well, the Hawks don't have a lot of guys to really shoot the basketball out there. He's one of the only guys healthy for the Atlanta Hawks, and that will likely stay the case again tonight. Now, and but they should be getting a couple guys back tonight. That'll help him cash more assists. Now, you look at his last 3 games since from returning himself from the health and safety protocols, 11, 11, and 9 assists. So, not too shabby. He's getting up there, and he's been averaging over 22 assist chances per game, and all we need is his teammates to knock down a couple more shots, and this guy's looking at 15-plus assists on the night. But that just hasn't been the last 3 games, since he's had 10-plus assists in 10 of his last 14 games. He's averaging 9.4 assists on the season, well over 17 assists chances per game. In today's matchup against the Blazers, and I mean no disrespect by this, they might be playing the worst defense I have seen in some time in the NBA. They're so lazy, and while I do think they'll play a little bit better today without Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, they seem to play with a lot more energy without Dame. Dame feels like he has one step out the door, even though he keeps saying all the right things in the press conferences. Either way, Trae Young is at 11, 15, and 10 assists in his last 4 games versus the Blazers. Should be able to do it once again. His points line is 32.5. Wouldn't take that at all, but I do think he can get us 10 plus assists, get the double-double. Trae Young, a gifted passer, and the Blazers have been leaving people open, wide open, non-stop the past couple games. So I think Trae Young can get it done, and we'll ride with his over. 9.5 assists, minus 120. Now, moving on to another guy, another star, Nikola Jokic, over 20.5 rebounds plus assists, minus 120 on points bet. I think it's 20.5 on FanDuel as well. We're going back to all reliable. If you don't have rebounds plus assists, take his over in rebounds, 13.5. Now, he's been constantly filling up the stat sheet, averaging 13.9 rebounds per game. 7 assists per game for 20.9 rebounds plus assists per game on the season. Now, if you, like I said, if you need just one, take the rebounds over. But prior to last game, when he played just 25 minutes, Jokic had been cruising over this total with 24, 30, and 26 combined rebounds and assists the previous 3 games. And if you look at his game log, dating back all the way to November 29th, so over a month ago, he's hit this over in every single game that he's played 30 plus minutes. 11 straight games of when he plays 30 minutes, he hits this over, usually averages over 32, 33 minutes per game. And his last game against Dallas, he played 37 minutes, had 22 combined rebounds plus assists. And, the game before that against Dallas, he only played 25 minutes, didn't matter, 24 rebounds plus assists. This is what Jokic does. Continuing him, I think he gets it done. Luka is back for the Mavs. This game should be close. You should see Nikola Jokic playing a good amount of minutes, especially as the Mavs are a little bit banged, or the Nuggets are a little bit banged up themselves. And I think he should be able to grab some easy rebounds versus his Mavericks team. As Luka and the other guys just fire up some threes, Jokic will just be down there just gobbling up the boards. We're all in on Nikola Jokic again tonight, over 20.5 rebounds plus assists. It's a high line. I don't like taking it at over 21.5, but 20.5, I like it. I'll ride with him. Now, and plus, Kristaps doesn't box out on defense either, so he might have some opportunity for a couple easy offensive rebounds as well, and I should be able to score points at will against this against his Mavericks team. Either way, riding with Jokic. Moving on to the final one of the day. Shouldn't come as much of a surprise. We rode him a couple days ago. Pause. Bradley Beal, over 41.5 PRAs, minus 110 on Caesars. Now look, the line finally caught up a little bit. It was 39.5 a couple days ago. But still, the matchup is something I will take. Now, Booker was roasting this team alive, the Hornets, that is, before it became a blowout last game. And I'm sure Beal will do the same exact thing because Beal back in a groove. And I won't say why. He might have gotten something, but he's had 49, 45, and 46 PRAs in his last 3 games. And like I said 2 days ago, he's the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6 ball handler on this Wizards team. They do not have anyone else to really dribble the basketball. I mean, Kuzma's been playing pretty well, and we'll talk about him in a second, but still, he's without Brad Wanamaker and primarily without Spencer Dinwiddie, who in the last 7 games this season without Dinwiddie, Beal has combined for 46, 45, 34, 40, 38, 41, and 43 PRAs. So he hasn't necessarily hit the over in all 7 of those games, but you see him getting pretty dang close to it, and I think he'll get over the hump today in a pretty plus matchup for Bradley Beal. Now, over the last 2 games, Beal averaging 19 assist chances per game. What do you have, 17 assists last game? The man's been filling it up in the assist category, and I don't know if he needs to do that today against the Hornets, who don't play a ton of defense, but still, he's been shooting it 20 plus times as well. Should be able to score at will. In his last 7 matchups versus the Charlotte Hornets, he's averaging 30.5 points per game, and the over/under set at 228.5. And I just pray this is not a blowout, because if this is another blowout, I will do something. I'll be very mad at the Hornets, or maybe the Wizards will get blown out. Either way, both teams are very capable, but Beal's been pretty hot at the moment, and he can take over this game at any moment that he wants. Very similar to Harden, his drives per game, they're going up. He's averaged 17.6 on the season. They're up to over 22 the past two games, leading to an increase in shot attempts, free throw attempts, and everything else good. And when you get into the paint versus Charlotte, good things are going to happen. Now, I like Kyle Kuzma's over tonight. Similar to Bradley Beal, he's increased his drives a game as well. Averaging, I think it was only averaging like 6.6. It's up to like over 14. So, but I'll still give me Bradley Beal's over in points plus rebounds plus assists, 41.5. I'm all in on that one. I'll add it to Jokic, I'll add it to Trae, and I'll add it to James Harden. Those be I'm just counting on the stars on Monday night. That's all I want to do. And if I add any plays below, I'll let you guys know. Link down below in the comment section. Let's bounce back. Let's have another great day in the NBA. Yesterday was just an anomaly with all the bad luck breaks that we really had to deal with. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, Monday Night Football, best bet Steelers versus Browns is on the screen. Go check it out. And like I said, if I add any plays throughout the day, I'll let you guys know. Tomorrow, we don't have a lot of games on, so Tuesday will be a shorter video probably. But Wednesday, that parlay giveaway is coming, 17K one. And I appreciate all the people that tipped me yesterday. Didn't really ask for it too much, but I appreciate you guys. You know who you are, and we'll be using those funds towards the next parlay giveaway. So the Calling Our Shot community thanks you. I thank you. Let's go have another great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.